Yep. Listen, you hear the music, so you already know what time it is. It's your boy Show right here. I'm in the building with another episode of the Sonic Sanctuary. It's going down today, y'all. Listen, we doing it a little bit different today. What's happening? It's your boy Show in the building, y'all. Today, I have in the building with me Miss EmanieeK. What's happening?
What's happening?
Y'all show us some love.
Thank you.
Yeah. I got to show you a little love. All right, enough. All right, so check it out. So this episode we doing a little bit different, y'all. So Money is actually here to talk to me. Like usually I'm here and I'm talking to the artists and interviewing them and asking them all the questions and finding out all the stuff y'all want to know or stuff y'all didn't even ask, but I asked anyway. You know what I mean? So
right.
She's here to do that to me.
Right.
So Money, what's happening? How you feeling?
Oh, I'm good. I'm feeling good.
All right, well, welcome to the Sonic Sanctuary.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. Thank you for coming to talk to D Maestro and see what's going on in my life, man.
Yeah,
see what's
so we're
happening.
going to be playing a little bit of Trading Places. Shout out to Usher. You know.
That's what we doing.
He does not like when I say that, but
that's
what
all
we doing
good.
today.
Hey, shout out. Usher's my guy. He's cool. So I ain't mad. So check this out. I'm going to turn it over to you, right? So it's up to you now. You take control. Well, you don't take control.
I mean.
But, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all hear that, right?
Yeah, but you get to talk to me. You get to ask me the questions that you want to know or whatever you think people want to know, man. And let's give them a great show. Let's go.
All right, then. Well, definitely today the spotlight is going to be wholly on you. Okay?
Oh, I like it.
So,
I like it.
Welcome to the Sonic Sanctuary, D Maestro. How are you doing today?
Yeah, you started out wrong. You say my name one more time?
Okay, I'm sorry. Let me rewind that.
Yeah. Come on, let's get that right.
Welcome to Sonic Sanctuary, D Maestro.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I'm so glad to be here. Yeah, what's going on? What you want to know about me, Shawty?
What I want to know is what makes you D Maestro? What makes you the D Maestro? Who are you?
Who am I? Man, that's a complex question.
Okay, well, dumb it down for me.
Because I'm a lot of things, man. But I think in general, I'm just good people. I'm a lot of times misunderstood, you know what I mean? But that's because, to me, I'm kind of, you've heard me say it because we've talked before offline or whatever. I always say I'm straight, no chaser. And I think the reason I'm misunderstood a lot of times is because people are so not used to that, right?
Right.
They're used to being pumped up and told what they want to hear, or people that hang out with them and laugh in their face and say something else when they're not around. I'm just that guy that tells you, you know what I'm saying? I'm the friend that says, yo, get this.
Your breath stink.
Yeah, get this gum right quick. Yeah, go handle that. That. You know what I mean?
I got a cup of Listerine right here.
Yeah. But I do it because please don't let me walk around hollering and talking and laughing in people's face and my breath thinking you're supposed to be my friend. Like,
okay, period.
Holler at me, let me know something. So it goes both ways. It's not one way.
Your lips chapped.
Yeah. Oh, you talking about now? Yeah. You just want to see me look at It's all good though.
Yes.
But that's who my show is, man. I'm not the life of the party. I am the party, and I am the life. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's me.
That's you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know you asked me before one time. It's like, what makes me different or something like that. I think was it.
What makes you different than any other artist that is out there right now?
I would say, and it's nothing against anybody else.
Okay.
But I've always, as an artist, I always wanted to be genuinely me.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, and I think anytime that you're true to yourself, you know what I mean? Anytime you're genuine, you're authentic, and you're just you, then you're definitely going to be different than anybody else out there. Because can't nobody do me better than I do me. You know what I mean?
True.
Yeah,
Facts.
So that's what it is.
All right, let's get into some more. So, have music always been your passion?
It has. I don't remember this, but I remember my mom telling me even as a child, like being born and raised in the church all the time, but kids get lost in church sometimes. But she always knew where to find me. I was somewhere over in the musician's corner. That's just, I don't remember it, but that's what she told me it happened. But from what I remember, even as a child, like it was always singing, humming, playing the piano or figuring out notes or whatever, picking up other instruments.
Right.
So yeah, it's always been my passion. It's what gives me my relief from
the universe.
Everything else.
Right,
right. Yeah.
I can dig that. I can dig that. All right, so with that being said, like, how long have you been doing music? Like, writing, recording, doing stuff like that? Like, how long have you been doing it?
I mean, I've been, I'm not going to age myself, right? You know what I'm saying? That ain't none of y'all business. But what I would say is I've been doing music my whole life, but I've been officially in the music industry, I would say, at least 20 years.
Okay, 20 years?
Yeah,
That's
least.
a long time, y'all.
That's a long time.
Y'all got your calculators out.
Hey, watch your mouth. In this episode.
All right, so in the course of those 20 years that you've been doing music, writing, sharing yourself with everyone, I want to take a different step and approach. So with that being said, like, who would you say, or what would you say was the most memorable moments of you doing this music? Like, what was your highlights, your favorite artist, the person that you came and you wrote with, you sung with, you vibed with?
Yeah.
Who is that person? Who would you say?
So I have two moments in the industry that are the best moments for me. Or people working with. One of them would be Jermaine Dupri.
Shout out to JD.
What up, JD? Yeah, Jermaine gave me a publishing deal years back, and what I would say about Jermaine is he's always been very integral. You know what I mean? He's been very straightforward. Jermaine had a team when he brought me on. He had a particular artist that he liked the music. He liked what I did for her and the sound that was coming from her, because no other producers was able to get that from her.
Right.
And so he extended a publishing deal to me when I didn't even know he was listening for me. You know what I mean?
Right.
But, there was no lot of back and forth on the contract because he gave me a legitimate contract from the beginning. Sure, there are other things you request, but we didn't have to do all the back and forth. I wasn't waiting forever on checks. Jermaine made his check. When the deal was done, the money was there. You know what I mean? He did what he said he was going to do. When he said, I'm going to move and have you do some more songs and I'm going to put some more money in your pocket, that's what he did.
Respect.
Yeah, absolutely. So, and Jermaine always, if I called, he would pick up the phone. It was that kind of situation. He always invited me out to the events. You know what I mean? And I remember one time like having to tell Jermaine, like, yo, Jay, listen, man, I love it. Like, I appreciate it. I like being up here, hanging out. Thank you for making me VIP. But that's not why I'm here. Like, I want to party, but I want to work. You know what I mean?
Right. That drive.
Yeah, because I knew he brought me on. You know what I mean? But Jermaine had an inner circle. It was Brian Michael Cox, Emmanuel Seals, and a couple other people. That was his inner circle. So I was glad to be in the circle on the outside of the inner circle, but I was trying to figure out how to maneuver. You feel me? To get to that spot. So. And unfortunately, in that situation, I guess when the relationship with that artist resolved or dissolved, it kind of left me out as well because, like I said, he already had his initial crew, and I think he mainly brought me in because he loved what I was doing in that situation. I think it would have opened other doors had there been more time, but it wasn't. But I don't have any complaints because he handled everything very well. Yeah, so Jermaine, definitely. Another person was in that same camp, but it wasn't because of Jermaine, but that was Candy Burrs. Right? Candy's a boss. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People trip, they be mad at Candy, whatever. Candy has always been about her business. She don't play no games.
The GOAT.
Yeah, but just like she handles her business for herself, she handles her business with you. You know what I mean? Candy has brought me in to do backgrounds on her project. She brought me in to sing and demo stuff for other artists. But the biggest thing was she brought me in to co-write with her on a project with Pink.
I love Pink.
Yeah.
Yes.
So and shout out Candy because that's how I have my double platinum plaque. You know what I mean?
Double platinum plaque. Y'all heard what he said.
Yeah, I'm certified.
Double platinum.
Yeah, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But yeah, she brought me in. That situation was crazy, very memorable because I remember that particular night. Like I was on my way getting ready to go to choir rehearsal because I'm always minister of music, whatever. And Candy called and she was like, "Yo, I'm in the studio, got an artist, kind of stuck on a song. Do you want to come through and write?"
Right.
So, you mean? Yeah,
Why?
of course. You know what I mean?
Of course, right.
Yeah, so, I had to make a phone call, Lord forgive me, because it did happen, but, I had to call, the people over the choir, and not really feeling well tonight. Yeah.
That truth finally came out, y'all.
Yeah, I ain't gonna be able to make it.
But
Suffering.
The Lord knew.
Yeah, he knew. He was redirecting my path. But
he knew what he was doing for you.
Yeah, but I got there, and I think honestly, what happened, like I think I was a little intimidated when I got in the room because I'm in the room with multi-platinum writer Candy Birds. I mean, I knew her from So Def. We had a vibe. We were cool, which is why I even got the call. You know what I mean? We would talk periodically or whatever, and Candy was always good people to me. So. But at that moment, like, I'm in this room with Candy, the no scrubs, Candy, this hit after hit after hit. Right. I'm in this room with her, and so I got to step up. I got to make it happen.
Right.
And what was crazy, we were in there, she was in there, and then, let's keep it a buck. Candy is
it's stacking.
Oh my God! Right? Yeah, Candy. Oh.
Beautiful, absolutely, absolutely. No offense, Todd. No offense.
Yeah, Todd is all good. Chill out. But if you give her a pass, but anyway.
Oh, see, I'm not.
That was a shout out to the movie. They did an incredible job. Look, Candy don't play. Candy be there with all.
Yo, right.
But no, so I'm in there, and it's her beauty, it's all of that.
Right.
But so I couldn't get anything, and I was like, this opportunity can't pass. I can't be in here and
don't have nothing.
Yeah, this can't. That's not gonna happen. So at one point I was like, yo, Candy, can you do me a favor?
Right.
And she was like, a favor? I was like, yeah, can you do me a favor? She was like, what? I said.
And her dialect on when she talks is amazing.
Yeah. I was like, can you get out?
You did not tell her to get out.
I did. Hey, Candy she said, what? Candy, what?
Right.
I said, no, I no disrespect now, but I'm just saying, like, can you leave, like, for a little bit? Can you get out? So Candy was like, whatever, okay,
Right.
She got up and she left out, though. And maybe her being a writer, she understood the process, or maybe what I was going through, I don't know. She maybe thought it was a strange request, but she honored it.
Right.
But it was crazy because after she left, I sat there with the track, vibing some more, whatever, and then stuff started coming to me. So now I got a verse and I got a pre-hook. And now I'm on a second verse and bring that pre-hook back, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I realized, wait a minute, she asked me to co-write, you know what I mean? You can't write the whole song, you know?
Right.
So I didn't have no hook or nothing, but I called her in. I was like, yo, Candy, can you come back? I want you to hear what I got. Yeah, tell me what you think. So she came in, you know what I mean, and played the track, and I let her know I was, and Candy was like, yeah. She was like, oh, yeah. I already got a hook that'll go with that. Yeah, bet. Let's do it.
Right.
So you know me, I am like, I nailed it. And so she called me back a couple of days after that because the artist was coming in and, was going to record it. So she was like, yeah, you want to be in the session or whatever? And I was like, yeah, hell yeah. Like, great. So I go in, Pink is in there, doing cartwheels and chairs and crazy like that. But so it was a weird moment for me though, because when I went in, when I left the studio a couple of nights before, I had written verse, pre-hook. I'm in there. Candy got the hook.
Right.
When I came back though, because Pink is a writer as well, she wanted writers.
She put her own little shitting.
Yeah, which bumped. Because Candy wasn't going to bump up hard, and I don't blame her. So it bumped some of mine. So I got less credits, but I still got credits. I got checks. So thank you, Candy, for that. So, I mean, we went through, we did it. It was an amazing experience. You know what I'm saying? So, listen, shout out Candy always. Shout out Jermaine. Shout out the whole So Def family.
Yeah. And happy anniversary, So Def. And you guys did an amazing job at the BET Hip Hop Awards, JD. I mean, hands down. Shut it down.
Yes, we did. Now, JD, that was one you could have invited me to.
I definitely was there, front row seat, baby. It was amazing. You missed
Whatever.
it.
We saw you. You ain't got to be in here
me.
bragging. Whatever.
You seen me. Yeah,
Whatever. Yeah, but that's what happened. It was cool.
That's what's up, though. Like, and speaking of which, I want to kind of tap into it. Yeah, we tapped into the highlights.
Yeah.
But let's get into the indifferent portions. I don't want to say worst experience, but what's your most indifferent where you wish things could have been better or had a different outcome with a known artist that, you know, us people nowadays know about?
Yeah, so a huge highlight for me was a night through a karaoke competition. Kelly Price found me.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So how did that even begin? Like, tell us the juice. Like, how did you even get a position with Kelly Price?
And I'll try to do the quick version of it. But basically, Sexy Wanda Smith, that was a radio name.
Yes.
That's my homie. I love Wanda. She's always shown love to D Maestro.
Yes.
So she was hosting karaoke at Mirage. And
shout out to V103 too.
Shout out to V103, of course. But you know, I have to keep it a buck. Shout out V103, but shout out Wanda Smith because Wanda Smith fought for me at V103 when V103 didn't necessarily want D Maestro. Okay,
right.
Keeping it a whole buck. That's what it was.
Yeah.
But
respect.
Yeah. So I was going and I was doing her show just on the regular karaoke because I'm building fan base. I'm trying to sell music. I'm not sell music, but just getting on or what. At the time. So. And then I remember one night I was coming from somewhere, I forgot where I was coming from, but I was kind of, looking real average, because I wasn't going out nowhere, so I ain't had the Maestro swag, but I was just looking real average. But I heard on the radio, it was like, yo, and tonight at Mirage, Wanda Smith got Kelly Price in the building. Y'all better get there, And Kelly Price wasn't, I jumped on it because she was at Mirage. I was already a fan.
Right.
I was a huge fan of Kelly. By this time, the Mirror Mirror album was out, you know what I mean? So I was a huge fan. I was like, you got to be kidding, Kelly Price.
Right.
But they were like, you better get here. So, I'm wrestling with myself like, do I have time to go home? No, but you're looking real average. Yeah, but you got to get there. So
God said, come as you are.
Yep. So, and I hearkened to that voice. But no, so I drove straight there, man. And when I got out, ran up to the door. And the people were like, yeah, I'm sorry, y'all, we full. Like, can't nobody else come in. And I'm standing there like, oh, my God, like, you got to be kidding. Like, no, I got to get in. Like, it just so happens at that moment, Wanda Smith was walking by. She was handling some stuff in the club, and she happened to be walking by.
Destined.
And so, and I'm there like a little kid. Wanda! Sexy Wanda! Hey, Wanda!
Wanda!
It's D Maestro!
Right.
And she kind of heard me, and she turned around, and she saw me. I said, it's D Maestro. She was like, oh, no. Let him in.
Right.
Let him in.
That's love.
Yeah. And so I went from, the person begging to get in to now all of a sudden I think I'm an A-list celebrity because I'm, she done told them to let me in. So I'm telling people, excuse me.
Excuse me. Get out
you
the
slide
way.
over?
She's talking to me.
Right. She asked for me.
Not
That's
you.
for me.
Me.
And I know y'all heard them when they said it's too crowded. So
Right. So if you don't mind just separating,
could you get out the way, please?
You the party to see. Okay.
But yeah, so she let me in, man. I came in. I sung that night. And I'm trying to figure out even it may have been As We Lay. I don't know. Maybe not. But I sung something that night and the place kind of went up like it was, I think it was As We Lay because Kelly was there. And so.
That is one of my all-time favorite songs, Kelly Price.
Oh, yeah.
All-time favorites.
Yeah. Well, mine from her, honestly, is Mirror Mirror. That song.
I like Mirror Mirror, but As We Lay, because I can resonate.
Yeah.
I can resonate. Listen, I'm sorry. Hey. It ain't about me. It's about you. Come on.
Yeah. So anyway. But no, so as I finished the song and the people are clapping and all that stuff, and I'm on cloud nine because I just did this in front of Kelly.
Right.
This voice pierces through.
Right.
Acapella.
Ooh.
And it's Kelly doing the gospel version of a song she had recorded.
Okay.
And, she's just, many things about tomorrow I don't seem to understand.
Right.
So the crowd is going crazy, and then she just kind of looks at me.
Like, are you going to come back at it?
So, yeah.
So wait, what you're telling me is that you and Kelly Price had a one-on-one moment.
we had a one-on-one moment. Sorry about that little technical difficulty. We had a one-on-one moment, like we battled on that song. Now, here's the key, right? And I want even other artists to hear me and understand this.
Okay, educate.
There's a way when you're doing this kind of stuff that you still have to be, you have to have enough sense to be respectful, right?
Right.
So yeah, there was a battle going on, but I was never trying
to outshow her.
Never.
Okay.
Number one, I don't know that I could.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Respect.
Because Kelly is a beast.
Right.
I ain't putting myself down.
No one pipes.
Yeah, but she's a beast. And, you know, some would say I could. I don't know. Thank y'all if you feel like that. But I wasn't trying to do that. I did a little battle respectfully and then bowed out gracefully because she, you know, she was the signed artist. She was the star. And I was just grateful she thought enough of me because there was a lot of people that sung that night. But then nobody else get that attention. You know what I mean? And so after the battle, the club, everybody went up. Wanda was like, "Oh my God," you know.
Yes.
And when I
wonder if there's any video footage of that.
I know, right?
Ooh,
I wish.
If you have any, I don't know how long ago that was, but if you have any.
Right, yeah, hit me up, let me know, please. But yeah, man. So I came off the stage, but then her people grabbed me and was like, "Yo, so Kelly wants to talk to you. How do you feel about touring with Kelly?" How do I feel? I don't.
I'm in.
I'm packed and I'm ready to go. Like,
well, let her jig in.
Right. Let me call my job tomorrow and tell them, yeah, I'm out. Yeah, I mean, it's been cool, but I'm on tour, nigga.
Right.
But yeah, so that was one of those craziest moments in the industry that I love.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
But our situation, it went from that to an incredibly disappointing situation.
Okay, so can you dibble a little in that?
Well, this is
the glasses, y'all.
Because I want to keep it respectful at all times, right? But what I will say is what happened in that situation, it never turned out to be what it was presented to be. The tour was fine, right? But then she offered to sign me as her artist. Yeah. I'm elated to do it. This is Kelly Price. I can't wait to sit in the booth under her. I can't wait for her to tell me, no, that note was flat. Do that again. Or do this. You know what I mean? That's what I wanted. But stuff never, it started in the tour and stuff never really panned out. And so then the relationship just began to dissolve more and more and get worse and worse. And the sad part is it wasn't necessarily because of Kelly Price. I mean, she's the name, she's the brand, so ultimately she's responsible, right? But it wasn't Kelly, it wasn't the maestro, but trying to talk to Kelly, because she's been down this road and been, you know, trying to be a professional, she created distance between us, right? So she would tell other people how proud she was of the performance I did while we were on tour, but she wouldn't necessarily say it to me, you know what I mean? So, but there was a distance created between us, I guess, to buffer her and shield her, because she had been hurt by other artists and stuff before. But like I said, the problem wasn't her, the problem wasn't me, the problem was the distance.
It was the distance?
Yeah. And not in the sense that
the people in between.
That part. It wasn't that there was distance between us. It was who was keeping the distance.
Right.
It was the gatekeepers.
So did you ever try to find your way to have that one-on-one conversation with her? Like,
I've reached out to Kelly a few. Of course, her number has changed or whatever since then. But I've reached out to her through social media to let her know I still support her. I showed up to her birthday event a couple of times and spoke. She hugged me, you know, and spoke, you know what I mean? But we never had a chance to really, really talk. And I don't know if she's just avoiding it or just, or it could be just, she's like, it's whatever it is, whatever it was happened and I'm done. You know what I mean? But for me, I wanted the conversation just because I needed her to know. I knew what pain she had been through with other artists. I knew what was being painted and portrayed, but that wasn't the case. And it was important to me that she knew that because of the regard that I had for her. But, you know, it is what it is, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's
Shout
how
out
that
to
went.
you still, Kelly Praise. I still love you.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
She knows. So do I.
Right.
I wish things were different, but it was what it
Right,
was.
right.
I'm still very grateful because I was able to do LA with her. I was able to do London with her. I was able to do New York with her, Madison Square.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So these are stages that I hit.
Right.
I did my job, but I was able to do them because she gave me the opportunity.
Right.
So
right.
things
Much
didn't.
respect.
Yeah, they didn't work out all the way I wanted, but I can't act like nothing came of it. You know what I mean? So I'm grateful.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So that wasn't really like. I'm gonna just leave that right there where it stay.
Okay. I don't know what you was about to say, but
sizzled in the spirit. No, but I was just about to say, it really not that bad of the situation as what people would probably imply.
it was bad.
Well, I'm gonna leave that there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave that there.
Yeah, I don't want to go into all the details, but it was so bad that it was hurtful. You know what I mean? It was hurtful because at one point, even in just trying to resolve things with Kelly, it was almost like she didn't know who I was, or
right.
I remember
like
trying
she was
to.
afraid.
Yeah, I remember trying to talk to her about it at the office one day because I knew she would be coming out of the office. So I drove up there. I didn't have no appointment.
Right.
I just met her in the parking lot, but. When I was trying to explain to her, Kelly, this is what's happening, and what's going, and her whole thing was, Maestro, what are you doing up here? What are you, like, almost nervous? And I'm like, why would you act, Kelly? I would never, like, I'm not finna go off, or I'm not finna.
Well, you is a big teddy. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm a big teddy.
Right.
Moving right along.
I mean no harm. But yeah, so, well, thank you so much for letting us know about that information.
Yeah,
I mean, those experiences. But I do want to tap into your new EP single.
Okay.
That you have cooking up right now. I mean, I have a number one favorite, but I'm not gonna tap in. I'm gonna let you do the honors with which one you want to debut first.
Well,
but there's this song that's called Residue.
Yeah.
Okay. So that the song is beautiful, but I have my number one fave. And I'm not going to disclose that one yet. I'm going to let you disclose it.
Well, no, I feel you. But those are two different projects.
Yeah.
So Residue was just a single, right?
Okay.
The EP that I'm working on is The Maestro Live.
Right.
So it's songs from other projects.
Right.
But the way my band and I do it live when we're out doing shows, because people love the live arrangements. So I brought the full band into the studio, and we played it through like it was a live show. Did the vocals, had my background sync, like everything. So that's what we've been cooking up, and it's coming. It's only going to be about 5 songs, maybe 6.
Okay.
But that's an EP. It's not a full project.
Right.
So those that don't know, EP stands for extended play. So anything more than a single, but not enough for an album. That's what an EP is. So yeah, I just kind of want to test the waters with it, but I'm loving what's happening with it so far.
I love it too. I want to say something so bad, but I'll let y'all keep holding on to that one. But it is out on all platforms. You know what? I'm just going to drop the name, but I know he's going to play it for y'all. Just a little snippet if he has not already played it for in previous episodes. But my number one all-time favorite on the EP that you guys will be hearing, if you have not downloaded already, comment, share. It is called Harmony. It's the live version. I know most of the fans, y'all are used to hearing that song, that name title before. It was not live, but this live version of the song, absolutely. And when he hit that high note, baby.
See, somebody might not have it. Don't tell it.
Oh, I'm telling you better go get the juice.
Don't
get
give
the
it
juice.
away.
But right now, I'm gonna go ahead and put a pause to these questions real quick so we can get into some of the music. Are we gonna listen to which one first?
So what I'm gonna do right here is, since we on the live EP, I was gonna play Residue at this moment, but I'm not. Residue is already out.
Okay.
But I will give them a sneak peek of another one of their favorites that's on the live EP. Y'all know this one, Something About Us.
Ooh.
It's been a long time since I had these words to say. Yeah. And every day I
but ain't wrong about us.
Yes.
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna give. That's all I'm gonna give. Ain't
Just a little
wrong
tease.
about it.
Just a little tease.
Yeah.
Just a little tease.
Something About Us is one of my favorites, man.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to let you hear it in the actual studio too.
Yes, please, so I can vibe with it. All right, now let's get back into these questions. Because I know my ladies want to know. My ladies want to know. This segment part of it is for you ladies. So, are you single?
I am.
You are. Okay.
I am.
Why are you single? Yeah, I want to know. I want to know. They want to know. We want to know. Why are you single, D Maestro?
Mainly because I refuse to waste mine or anybody else's time.
Okay. Elaborate a little bit, maybe?
I don't want to be single.
Okay.
Right? That's not my desire at all. I'm definitely a lover. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I like giving and showing love, but I'm not 17 and 18 anymore.
I got you.
And I don't have time for 17 and 18-year-old conversations. I don't have time for 19 and 20-year-old arguments. You know what I'm saying? I had a mortgage and a truck note and insurance and
right.
Right.
That part.
Yeah, I got bills. I got, you know what I mean? So it's I'm looking, you know, and hoping to find it because I want it. Like, I love loving.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's those that are true fans know D Maestro from his very first album called Sanctuary.
Okay.
And the title track was called Sanctuary, and the first line of it says, "I'm just a man who loves to love. Brokenhearted, disappointed, I've been there many times before. I'm just a man who, if you let me in, all that you need, I promise I'll be a sanctuary for you." So I'm yeah, watch out.
Listen.
Clean up on aisle 4.
Period. Please. Listen.
No, but that's literally my desire, man. I want to love. You know what I mean?
Right. Okay, you want to love. So what is an absolute turn off for you?
I don't like too much aggression. I don't mind being approached like it's a compliment. You know what I'm saying? Just like I approach women. You know what I mean? I don't mind being approached.
So you want somebody saying like, more to come back, get over here.
Yeah, I'm out. You know what I mean? Because I'm trying to figure out. It's just like if somebody, you know what I mean? If somebody, I use this example a lot to people. If I'm sitting there with a plate of food or something, I'll be like, "Hey, money, you want this?"
Why?
Yeah, the first thing you're gonna say, what's wrong with it? Yes, that's the, you know what I'm saying. So it's like when you just trying to give you away, I'm taking pause. Like, what's wrong with it?
Right.
Hold on, let me smell it. What's wrong? What happened?
No, not let me.
Talking about the plate, crazy. You know.
I mean, I know y'all minds went where my mind went at too.
This girl.
I'm just saying, you said let me smell it.
Let me smell it. Did you clean it?
Wait, you got me snorting everything.
You snorted. Second turn off. Snort. No.
Whatever,
Yeah, but no, the aggression. Yeah.
I understand. Okay, so do she have to be family oriented? Like, what is it that you like though? What attracts you about a woman?
So I had this conversation with somebody else, right? Another thing that's a turnoff is when women try to prove that they are a prize. Because what that lets me know is that you have esteem issues. Because you're trying to prove something that we already know you the prize. You know what I'm saying? Men know that. Don't get it twisted though. I'm a prize too. Right. But if you feel like you got to tell me all this stuff up front, I'm not good. I don't need to hear it.
Right.
I need a woman that's
like, why are you bragging on yourself? Like, I'm not going to see it eventually.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And if you got to tell me because I don't see it, then it doesn't exist. All right? So you miss me with all that. But yeah, she has to be family oriented because I'm very family oriented. You know what I mean? Okay. I no longer have my mother or my father, but I have my siblings. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And we're close. We fight, but we close. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I have my sons. I have my daughters. You know what I mean? And I have friends. So she needs to have a life. She needs to have friends. She needs to hang out. She needs to, I was doing a podcast with my sons and talking to them about their relationship. And I'm like, make sure your girl understands that time apart is just as important as time together.
That is so true.
So she got to have somewhere to go. Go do something.
You have some business about yourself.
Yeah, go do something.
Hey, ladies, he say he's single, though. He's single, so y'all better slide in them DMs.
I mean, but if you slide, okay, go ahead. I'm just saying.
Wait, if you slide.
I'm just saying.
You better come correct. Come correct. He just adjusted the mic, y'all. He meant business. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I ain't with it. I ain't with it. It's got to be more than ass and titties. Excuse my language, y'all. But it's got to be. You know what I mean? I need them. Yeah, that's great. But you got to. Like, I've run into situations where it was all the body, the beauty and everything. Right. And then I sit down and there's zero conversation. Or the conversation is that of a 6-year-old. I'm like, what are we talking about?
Come on, vocabulary.
Like, what's happening?
Speak up, experience.
I can't stand that.
Life.
Right. And it's crazy. I had one chick, right? And this is how people say I'm so... My sisters call me the boy in the bubble, and I'll tell you real quick, so this one chick, like, we were meeting up. I was like, yo, let's meet up, go get something to eat, whatever. And so we were going to meet at Top Spice. So, yeah, whatever.
That's cool.
Right.
Yo, I got one.
Check this out. So
okay, go ahead.
I said, I put out a time. You want to meet at this time or that time, da-da-da-da. She said, whatever, she texted me back, whatever is better for you, just let me know. But she put N-O.
Oh.
So I looked at the text. I said,
Maybe that was just speed text.
Yeah, maybe that was a mistake. Okay, it was a mistake. So let me say something else to her. I said, or there are other places in the same plaza, a lot of choices.
Right.
If you want to do something else.
Right.
She responded, I'm down for whatever. Just let me know which one you want to go to.
So at that point, no, it's only 4 letters.
It was at that moment.
Look, it's only 4 letters. Like, okay, I get sometimes you want to, what is it, shorthand?
Yeah, no, that's not. Yeah.
But when you're habitually doing the same thing over and over now, it lets me know where your intellectual is.
Yeah, because I'm trying to figure out why you grown and you don't.
And you're saying no.
She probably gonna watch this podcast. Probably gonna see this podcast.
Oh, well, boo-boo. Now you know.
Well, yeah, and the thing is, I mean, that way, so when you text somebody else, you know what I'm saying? Because I want you to win.
Right.
And if they anything like me and looking at that, like, okay.
Like, you still young-minded. You're not there. You're not
I think that's a little bit beyond young-minded.
Yeah.
But I had another girl text me that said, peoples get on her nerve.
Peoples.
Yeah. So anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry. Excuse me. You see that?
It wasn't me, though.
I know it was not you. It was not you. I promise you wouldn't be here interviewing me.
I mean, I'm saying no, but I got a question though for
What's
you.
that?
I got a question. My question for you is, speaking of which, right? You said you took her to Top Spice, right?
I feel like this is a setup.
Yeah.
Let me get in my cup.
Get in it. So when you take ladies, women, full grown ones on a first date. Mm-hmm. Do you have a particular spot you like to take them to? Or
Sure.
Oh yeah, I'm about to get in that. I'm about to get in that.
Sure. So I would say what used to be my go-to, there aren't many anymore, but it was a place called Chow Baby.
Okay.
I don't know if anybody remembers that or familiar with it. Mm-hmm. But what I loved about Chow Baby, like the setup was you come in, right? Mm-hmm. And you get in the line or whatever. So there are these big pots, one with brown rice, one with white rice. All right. And then there's the whole bar. It's got any kind of vegetable you can think of, any meat, you know what I mean?
Almost like Chipotle, but gourmet.
Well, but the thing is, like, the meat is raw.
Oh, okay, cool.
The vegetables are raw.
Okay.
So you're building what you want them to cook.
Oh,
and you get down here, and then there's all the seasonings. So there's garlic, onion powder, seasoning, salt, whatever, lemon pepper. So you're kind of building your own thing,
Right.
and they cook what you give them to cook with your seasonings.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, so it's like an immediate, like you ain't got to dig for conversation because of course the first thing is, what you doing? What you putting on that? You know what I mean?
Right.
And then when they bring it, when you sitting at the table waiting on it, immediate conversation. Ooh,
Right.
I hope that tastes good. Ooh.
Right.
You didn't put no fish on yours? No, I don't eat fish.
Right. Oh, you ain't put this on there?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Keep that in mind. I don't eat fish. So, you know what I mean? So, yeah. But yeah, so that was, I know.
Where's the sound for this? Wait, where's the sound for this?
Which one? No, that's not it. I don't know. I don't know what sound you want.
He don't eat fish, y'all.
Oh, that's an announcement, right?
That is a public service announcement. Period.
Yeah, there we go.
Listen. I'm really not finna go there with you.
Yeah,
but
let's
I just
move on.
wanted to. But that lets you know that I'm really uncultured because I ain't never been a child baby before, y'all.
Well, that don't mean
Nobody
you ain't
don't
cultured.
love me.
You ain't from here, are you?
No, I'm not. I'm from Florida, but nobody don't love me.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, go ahead.
I don't go on dates.
You don't?
I go by myself.
Okay.
You know.
Self-love is okay.
Well, I take my daughter on dates, but yeah.
Don't make a habit out of it, though. Make you a serial killer.
I am not. I'm just a Gemini, but it ain't about me. It's about you. So my next question, because I need to go ahead and start wrapping this up.
Yeah.
Don't do me like that. So speaking of which, now we say, you like a woman that's, family oriented. We asked about, where you like to take the ladies for the first date and all this good stuff, right?
Yeah.
So we know you have children.
Yeah.
Are they biologically yours though? Like, are you wanting to have any children, any more children? Like, what is it? What is it for the ladies in the back? We need to know.
Damn, you nosy. So
we need to know.
Here's the thing.
Okay.
My kids.
They're your kids.
They're my kids.
They're your kids.
But they're not my kids.
Oh, okay.
But they are my kids.
Okay.
All of them.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, all of them, my sons, my daughters, they're mine. You know what I mean? That's how I treat them.
Stand up guy, y'all. That's another green flag.
Yeah, that's how I love on them. That's how I'm here for them. They're mine. You know what I mean? And it's crazy though, because like with some of my sons, I'm always saying, hey son, can you bring me this? And they be like, all right, you know what I mean? Because I've been Uncle D to the whole world for so long. You know what I mean? So it'd be weird. I know sometimes people probably be like,
why are you calling you up?
Yeah.
I thought you said that was son.
I'm like, can you tell my son to come here? And what's up, Aunt? So, people be confused.
Right.
But, and I'm goddad to a lot of people. My sisters call me Father Abraham.
Right.
Because I mean.
Too many sons.
Yeah. Don't do it. She going to take us to Vacation Bible School.
Period,
But yeah, so I love on them. I spend time with them. I talk to them,
Right. They need that guidance though, especially the sons, but the daughters as well. Like, it's so important to have a father figure in their life. Shout out to all my father figures. There's a lot of them, but you need those. You know what I mean? It takes a village.
Yeah.
However, you didn't answer my question. Do you want?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, my own. Yeah.
Yeah.
But they are my own.
One.
Two. Let me be real spiritual.
Three.
Whatever the Lord allows.
Oh no, he said be fruitful.
Yeah, it's something that I wrestle with because I definitely do. But, a lot of times my sisters remind me and they'll say, well, D, it's so weird because the path that you're on, if you had your own, do you think you could have been there for all of them like you have?
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? That's a
because
deep
you don't
question.
really think about that.
Right. But all of them now are of the age, you know what I mean? Like, one of my sons just graduated Morehouse last year. My other
Congratulations, son.
Yeah, that's Josiah. My other son is Ja'Cory. He's graduating Clark.
All right.
This year, they're intelligent boys. You know what I mean? So many of them have gone and moved on. And again, for their fathers that are around, they're not my sons, but they are my sons. You know what I mean? That's the bond we have. But
respect.
I've already told them. So now, like, if I had a kid, if I had a son, hey, my boy,
Right.
Come on, be big bruh. You know what I mean?
Right.
Come on, teach him what I taught you.
It's only right, though.
Be there for him like I was there for you.
Right,
You know what I mean? So
absolutely.
it's that kind of thing, man.
Absolutely.
So I would love to, with the right mama, with a woman that knows how to
raise a kid.
Yeah, she got to know how.
Okay, so what do you mean when you say raise a kid, though?
So if I so happen to pop up to the grocery store or something where you're getting food and you know what I mean, you got the hair fixed, lashes on, your best outfit, stilettos, pump, face beat, all that kind of stuff.
First of all, you shouldn't be wearing no stilettos in the grocery store. I'm sorry, I don't know what you're trying to catch.
I mean, if you know, I'm not a woman, but I mean, what I'm saying, whatever the shoes are.
Right,
my thing
I got
is
you though.
You hook from top to bottom, right? And then I look and my daughter got a booger in her nose, and snot on her face, and her hair nappy. We gonna have a real problem.
Yeah,
and we gonna have a problem right there in that damn grocery store where you stand with my child looking like this.
Right.
Sure, it takes two people, right? But she's with you at this moment.
Right.
So you make sure, you know what I mean? Don't do that.
Right.
I can't stand it, and I see it a lot, and oh my God, nothing irks me more. Or to see them having the children trail behind them in the store, but they 10 feet ahead. Like, do you know how quick children get snatched up?
What?
You know what I'm saying? Do you know how quick something can fall off a shelf and crack your child's skull? Like, what are you doing that you can't just put them in the buggy? And I know they get annoying, but hey, you took them to the store.
Right.
So this is what it is. But be a mother. Like, I don't play that.
But I don't want to see nobody baby out there dirty. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, the diaper look like it should have been changed last week.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
You know they stink, but you came on in the store anyway. Don't do that.
Yeah,
don't do that.
I don't like that. I have a daughter. She's 16, and I could never. Most of the times my baby look better than me. And it's been like that since she's been born. Like, my thing is my daughter is the representation of me.
Exactly.
And that's how I mentally look at it. Like, I'd rather you be good than I get whatever's left over,
Yeah. Now, don't get me wrong. If you're in the store shopping and the infant baby, use the bathroom, they do what they do, then okay, that happens. Finish getting the grocery and come on home. But, I mean, some of them, literally, you can tell that you pulled that baby out the car stinking.
Right.
Because
Right.
Some of them, the baby stink, the mama stink.
Right. You look stink.
Everybody
stink. Right.
Yeah.
Well, I just really definitely want to thank you for this opportunity.
Wow.
It means a lot. This is an honor to have been able to sit here and ask you questions.
Nosy.
I am nosy. I'm nosy because I just be wanting to know. You know what I mean?
Because a
lot of ladies that's out there just be wanting to know, like, how can we catch you around? Like, what do you like to do? What's your hobby? Like, what is it? Like, how can we catch you outside? Like, what days of the week do you be at the grocery store so we can pull up?
Hey, man, come bother me in the grocery store. No, I'm easy though. I like the simple things. You know what I mean? Like, I bowl. I love to bowl.
Me too.
But I'll go walking. I'm trying to get this together. I'm gonna always be the big boy because that's what I want to be.
Right.
I want to stay in shape and be well. You know what I mean? So,
right.
walk. It's the simple things though for me. Nice places to eat or whatever.
Right.
Live music is always a vibe as long as it's good. You know what I mean? I want to be there. I like parties. I like get-togethers. I host a lot of get-togethers at my home. You know what I mean? So I'm that guy. Like, I want to live life. You know what I mean?
Right. Agreed.
Yeah, I am
Agreed.
I do have my eyes on a couple people.
Oh, I was just about to ask you that. You got that juicy I was about to say, so at this point, is there anybody that's on your radar?
Okay, we're getting close to the end of this.
I need to know, is there anybody on your radar?
There definitely is.
Okay, do she know?
I think she does.
You think she know?
Yeah, I think she does.
Would you suck her toes? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just saying. I need to know.
You need to know.
I need to know.
Why
Baby girl, make sure them pedicures get the highest one. You know what I'm saying? So you can be together so you can suck them toes, baby.
Listen,
even the pinky one. You know?
I mean, that's fine. All that bathe. You know what I'm saying? The pedicure ain't never took the place of no bath.
It sure haven't.
So
I ain't gonna lie to a soul, but baby, we don't need to be cutting and scraping either.
I feel you.
I don't need my look to be scratched just because I'm sucking on toes. Now, I got a mean foot fetish. I don't know about you, but
No, not at all.
anyway.
You don't want my feet look like concrete steps. Yeah.
So she does know, right?
Somewhat, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm sorry, ladies. I had to ask. I need to know.
Well, I mean, that's people on the radar, but I'm single. You know what it is? I'm not one of those people that... Some people live in fantasy relationships. They act like they're in a relationship and they're not. No, you like somebody. That's not the case. So, yeah, she's on the radar because I feel like I know how to love her.
How you know that you know how to love her?
I just know. Like, there are a lot of things I can tell. I can tell by a woman's walk. You know what I mean? And I don't mean her steps going into the club or going...
The way her hips sway.
Yeah, that's not what I mean. I'm talking about her walk, like her life walk. I can tell. I watch, you know what I'm saying? I listen. I listen with my ears. I listen with my eyes, you know what I mean? So I see her interactions with people. I see... what happens when people walk away, you know what I'm saying? I'm not stalking, I just see, you know what I mean?
Right. You're very attentive.
I'm very attentive. I'm listening when she's talking to me, you know what I'm saying? I can tell when they're trying to hurry up and get away because they're afraid to get too close, you know what I mean? Or they're afraid to let me know, or maybe they got a little sneaky link so they can't talk to me too long, you know what I mean? But they wish they could. Yes, sir. Oh.
Hello, God.
Let me clear my throat. You done snorted again. You're about to be fired.
Right, I can't help it. Listen, because you read me at the end of the day, it's a lot of women out here that really looks for men to actually listen and not listen just for when they're talking a lot. Because me, myself, I'm a female. Yeah, sometimes we do talk too much.
Y'all do. Y'all talk a lot.
Sometimes we do. And it be the things that we don't say that means the most. You know what I'm saying?
The biggest thing is, would y'all understand that that's what y'all do and it ain't what men do?
Right.
Because I even got female...
No, men, they do talk too.
Some of them.
I know some.
But they talk that much. Anyway... I have a lot of female friends like that are just my friends, but I'm on the phone like, God, how much are we gonna cover today? You know what I mean? And it's like people don't understand that there are other people to talk to in the day.
Right.
They talk to you like you the only person they're gonna talk to all day, and it's usually y'all. Just for the record, let me let y'all women know we have generally checked out after 10 minutes.
That is not true.
Oh, it's true. Unless it's just super engaging.
Right.
No, most men, we have checked out.
And you know what? I'll give you that. Because most of us women, if we not into you, we would check out too.
Yeah.
But it be before 10 minutes.
See?
We be checked out before you even answer the phone.
Right. Well, why you call?
I mean... Most of the times y'all be calling us.
But you said before I answer the phone.
I mean,
I told you I listen. Don't check in if you're just checking out.
We answer the phone.
Right. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like we done checked out. Like
so I got your number.
Cause you great for conversation.
But you checking out.
Yeah, you great for conversation at times when I need you. Like
I ain't talking about me.
I ain't talking about you either. I'm talking. See y'all.
She talking about me. Whatever.
He's starting.
Go ahead. We run out of time. It's a long episode.
He's starting, y'all.
What we got?
I mean, but at this point, I do just want to say, y'all, slide in his DM. Let us know again one more time, D, where we can find you at on social media, boo.
So y'all know most of my social media. Let's see, Twitter or X now, Instagram. All of that is DeMaestro, DMaestro 512. No, I'm not from somewhere in Texas. That's my birthday, May 12th, 512. Shout out all Tauruses. This bull. Yeah. So anyway, but also my website. That's the easiest, man. Go to DeMaestro512.com.
Why you ain't put no sign? Please.
What?
No, you know what? Only because my father was a Taurus. That's the only reason why I'm gonna let you slide with that one. But baby,
you ain't gonna let me slide. Tauruses do what we do, and we do it well. Now debate that. Right. Anyway, so listen before. As we move on, before I go, I need you to do this segment that I normally do with other people called Rapid Fire. You got some questions you want to ask me? You just want to blurt out?
Yeah, go ahead. You ready?
You got to ask the questions.
No, I'm saying whenever you ready, press go.
Okay, let me get the music ready first.
Okay.
Don't ask the question. This is the music. We got to get ready. Hey, I like my corny music. Hey.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna be ready for this.
I'm ready. I'm
That's
always
off the top
ready.
of the dome.
Woo! This music is so corny, man. Are you ready? All right, I'm ready. What you got?
All right, first question.
What? The hell, you slow on rapid fire.
Okay, my first question is, all right, so I can't because I don't even know what is a off limit question for you.
Was it a bumpy ride?
A little bit.
On that short bus?
A little bit.
Okay, I figured. You ready?
A little bit.
Rapid fire.
You are not finna come for me.
Okay.
Okay, so first question.
Must be dry.
Have you ever had a threesome?
Yes.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, okay.
Wow.
Would you be okay if a female farted in front of you on the first date?
No. Hell no. Yeah, ask her if she'll be okay.
Okay. If a female wanted to trade places with you and instead of you picking her up on the first date, would you be okay with her picking you up on the first date?
No. I drive everywhere I go.
Wait, because you don't want nobody to feel like you being...
You're right. I like to leave when I want to leave. And
Okay.
come when I want to, yeah. And if it don't go right, I don't want to be stuck here trying to figure out how to get away. Same thing with her. So I'm cool with her. She says, I'll meet you there. Great.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, clearly we know you from Atlanta because you got all of the gear
Hey,
on.
man, it is what it is. ATL.
Next
I mean,
question.
y'all make all them faces, but living here. But anyway, go ahead. Come on, we running out of
Next
time.
question. Let's see. What can I ask you?
No, is
What is
everybody
your-
in Florida slow? Go ahead. I'm sorry. What?
Yeah, most of the times we are. You know, we are a retirement state. Stop playing with that.
Okay.
All right. So next question is, what is the nastiest thing you ever did in the bedroom?
So we're not going to
Yeah, we
discuss
are.
any of that anymore.
That's a rapid question.
No. Listen.
Come on, what's the nastiest thing?
Look
You
at
said
the
you want
time.
people to know.
Look
Ladies,
at the
don't y'all
time.
want to know?
Thank y'all so
What
much. Listen,
is
this has been
it?
another episode.
See why he won't tell us?
Oh, here we go. Y'all, once again, shout out to EmanieeK. It's your boy, my show, episode of Sonic Sanctuary. I'm out of here.
Why you hiding from my questions,
Because
though?
what you're not going to do is do that. That's what we're not going to do.
That people want to know.
Tell the people. We out. Hey, what's up? It's your boy, the Maestro. Listen, thank y'all again for checking out another episode of the Sonic Sanctuary. Hey, if you were digging what you saw, do me a favor. Like, subscribe, comment, share. Again, I need you to like, subscribe, comment, and share. And listen, we got merch here at Sonic Sanctuary. So if you're liking it, you can get this hoodie. Hey, we got coffee mugs, we got bags, so many other things, and also the new DeMaestro merch. So if you're digging the merch and you want to grab some of that, click the link below. Right there. Click that link below, DeMaestro512.com/merch. And I'll see y'all on the next episode.